Welcome back. This is a live look at current conditions on the Anchorage hillside. If you look closely, you can see there is some light snow that has begun to fall. The wind has been gusting in and out. You can see bumping the camera lens a little bit there. We are seeing breezy winds in the area and at times wind gusts of even hurricane force strength for the Anchorage upper hillside. Those winds are going to stay strong tonight. Temperatures are warm, so you have to go pretty high in elevation to see that transition from rain to snow. But the areas that stay cold enough tonight will see heavy snow tonight into tomorrow morning. We're also seeing that snow further south on the Kenai Peninsula. This is what it's looked like this afternoon at Summit Lake. Look at all that snow. This morning, this was rain, wet pavement, no snow to be seen here, even after about lunchtime. But as we've moved here through the afternoon, you can see snow is quickly accumulating. It is a wet, sloppy snow that is likely going to continue to fall here tonight into tomorrow morning. So if you have plans to travel in the higher elevations, definitely be prepared for those winter driving conditions. That'll be the case tonight. It'll be the case tomorrow. And again, we've been talking about this storm on the way all this week. Here, a look at those impacts that you can expect. Heavy snow continuing for the higher elevations. All the while temperatures are warming. That's why most of the lower elevations seeing rain, but strong winds continue for the hillside and then breezy conditions for all of South Central. Look at these peak wind gusts we've seen so far today. 71 out at Portage, 52 in Kenai. We saw again those strongest winds though on the Anchorage hillside, 83 miles per hour up when you get closer to Flat Top, 91 at Rendezvous Peak. But even in the lower elevations here in Eagle River, 43 miles per hour right there on the Glen Highway, 67 just south of Potter Marsh. We're seeing those strong winds all the way into Girdwood as well. And then to the south, Kodiak seeing a peak wind gust of 66 miles per hour there in town. Winds picking up in southeast, and then also seeing those strong winds all the way down the west coast, 44 miles per hour in Bethel, 48 in Cold Bay. So those strongest winds, again, it depends on where you are, but looking at this map, anything that's highlighted here in yellow or any color for that matter is at least a wind gust of 40 miles per hour. But it's this band that has been bringing the most extreme wind gusts, and we still are going to see that sticking with us tonight for Anchorage and for Turning an Arm. As we head later into this evening, you can see those winds well over 60 miles per hour for South Anchorage and the Anchorage hillside all the way into Portage Valley. So be prepared for those continued impacts tonight. It will improve as we head into tomorrow, though I expect breezy conditions in the area. But what a difference a day makes. Looking at conditions tomorrow, we see some wind heading into southeast, but not those widespread impacts. For areas like Seward, again, not seeing those wind gusts up around 60 miles per hour tomorrow, but still strong wind gusts between 30 and 45 miles per hour for most of the night into tomorrow morning. And for Anchorage out at Ted Stevens, again, not seeing the extreme wind there, but also seeing breezy conditions all the way through tomorrow afternoon. And at times, we do still have that potential for a quick wind gust, even up over 45 miles per hour tonight. We want to show you the temperature comparison because that's one interesting factor with this storm. This blue line shows you where we sat yesterday, pretty typical, a late fall day. Yellow line, though, is where we are today when we would typically see those temperatures dropping heading into the overnight. We are warming and we are going to stay warm all the way overnight into tomorrow. So that's why this has transitioned from a snow event to a rain event for most of those lower elevations. We do have a little light snow out in the YK Delta region, but the entire northern half of the state dry and much colder. Dead Horse down to 3 below zero. Quiet across the interior. It's been quiet. You're going to stay quiet all the way through the weekend into next week as well. While those main impacts continue to be in South Central and in Southeast, we do have another round of rain pushing in. That'll keep those showers going in South Central as we head through the day on Thursday, but then also lingering even into Friday and Saturday. Again, really impressive rainfall totals. Seward into Whittier looking at 2 to 5 inches with both of those storms back to back. That's through Friday afternoon. Anchorage into the valley, again, mostly rain, a little snow mixing in at times. But again, most of the snow is going to be in those higher elevations where some locations could see over a foot with these two storms combined. Looking ahead, I do want to point out that as we get closer to Halloween, we will see chances for some light showers pushing here through Anchorage. But Ariane, the good news is temperatures actually mild because of this storm holding in those low to mid 40s. Just a little snow rain mix is possible.
Really?